Are we sharing?
I will share.
No, I mean, are we sharing on Bureau or not? No.
On
no.
Salesforce, right?
I made a mistake last night. I went and put share, and then somebody kept writing, "You're not allowed. It's illegal."
Yeah, it's because you're doing samples. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Melanie, I went, "Oh my God." And then we did the integrity video right at the beginning of the meeting. I said, "Oh no, pull it down." Okay, that's called an honest mistake. My gosh, yeah, we pulled it down within 30 seconds. Okay, so this is for your eyes only.
Okay, and before I start, to give you all a vision, I have to tell you something, guys, because today I did receive my bonus in my account of January. Last year in January, okay, I was struggling money-wise, and I went back to teaching, thinking it was going to be a week or two, and the teacher I replaced ended up not coming back at all until June. So I did all of the teaching, even teaching at home, until June. I did receive a T4 of $25,000 for those 5 months. Okay, so they took taxes and union things and all of that. So I obviously didn't make $25,000 in 5 months teaching. So today I received $25,000 in my account from last month pay. Tupperware. So when Maria asked if I have any regret, I don't really have to think about it, because money is not everything, but it's a lot. Okay, so that being said, I'll make a link with the person helping me tonight for my presentation. So I'm MJ. I'm here tonight to present to you the new simples. Some of you, most of you, I hope, are curious people. So you already went in your simples. You already received the email. So you saw what was in it. So I'm the one who's gonna like add to what you saw already and like get you excited if you're not, because you're supposed to be excited if there's every time there's samples. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to give you some tricks that you're going to be able to use in your Tupperware party, in your VIP group, and even on your personal page. I would use it because I did new pictures for you. So let me share and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Screen number 2, yes. And we're starting like this. So those are the samples for the new brochure, the one that is going to start in 2 weeks. Really, really important, guys, that you realize that the samples for the brochure, for the special now, is only for 2 weeks. Okay, so it's over the sample for 1 month. It's not for 2 weeks, to make sure that by the end of the brochure, you have received your samples. Okay, because that was the idea behind samples, was to showcase them before the end of the brochure. So we all know, if you're brand new, you don't know yet, samples, they have a tendency to disappear way before the end of the promotion. Okay, so make sure if there's something in there that you want, you need to go order it as fast as possible, just to like reserve your spot, because Tupperware will not hesitate to close a sample to make sure they have the stock for customer. Okay, so those are the one for the brochure that is going to start at the beginning of March, at the end of, actually it's February 25th for the new brochure. So I know it's bold, so I gave you some ideas of how you can use them. I'm going to give you some ideas how to use them, and I talked already about the pictures, so there we go. So I asked my team of director, my 12 lovely director I have with me, to show me how they use the tassable. So we have Marie-Lou, who use it as a cake holder. Like I wasn't sure the perfect name for a cake holder, or a cake, like une cloche à gâteau in French. So she's basically just hiding her cake. There's Caroline, who's hiding her snacks. Like, come on, moms, we all have snacks we're hiding from our kids, or like stuff we eat like quietly in the pantry. Okay, Marie-Pierre, I know you don't understand. Let's say it's when you eat something from Ariel, your dog, when you know that if you make noise with this, your dog is gonna. So, okay, you hide from, okay, same thing with kids, okay? They are like, my kids, they can smell chocolate on my breath. Like they go, what do I smell? So you have to have some tricks. So tricks number one, hide it. Make sure you hide it. Okay, next we have Claudia, who show us that you can do bigger quantities with the tassable. You also can prepare your meals, so get everything ready on your station, obviously. All of those pictures, I'm gonna make sure that they're gonna be available in March in the album March on Salesforce, so you can use them. Feel free to share them. We also have the handle, like the thumbs part of the ball, so you can hold it properly. We have the lovely Lucy, Suzy Brisson's daughter, who's eating vegetables, and we all know that kids love vegetables as long as they come with sauce. And actually, it's more that they like the sauce, and we like make them eat vegetables with the sauce usually. So like we force them to use the vegetables as a spoon. So that's it. We also have Chantal, who used the lovely bowls and spatula and all of that to make them work. Come on, kids, you want something, you have to work for it. So since they're big, they're shiny, kids will love to help you. And we also have Alexandra, who she use it to rise her bread or dough for the pizza. And be careful though, I have to tell you my story that one day my husband decided to do his own pizza dough and put it all in the bowls and put them in the oven as we see here. And he forgot about it. And like 5 hours later, he turned on the oven to bake something else. And he broke like 4 of my bowls. Like he actually melted them. So it was funny because it was none of my, like, it wasn't my fault at all. So he's the one who put the ball in and he's the one who turned it on. So that's it. And, but he told me he knew a good Tupperware consultant that would like accept the exchange. So that's it. So make sure if you put something in your oven, everybody knows about it. Okay. So obviously, if you already have all of those balls, you may thinking like, okay, but I have them, like, it's good, but I like when it's simple that people are going to be excited at, like, what can I do? But obviously what you can do is to use those pictures, use those simples to do auctions. So I don't know if I've been told that they're usually you have them in English also. Melanie, I know she's going to work on them. You've been snitched, Melanie. Someone told me it was your job.
I've done them. They're done.
I was sure they were, but I didn't want to stress you today. And so I said, whatever, they can figure it out that Encan is auction. So you get the idea, ladies, so you can post it. So you have 2 choices to see it. It's either, okay, I'm not going to order it. So I'm not going to leave it on the table. I'm not going to let it rest there for Tupperware to keep. I'm actually going to offer it to my VIP people. And worst case scenario, I don't make money, but my people are happy. Like they're thankful that I do specials. And or I order it myself and I keep it, or later on I can auction. So by example, yesterday I did my auction with this and I sold that kit, the measuring cup and spoon, and actually sold it $27. So I made a big $6 of like pay. But the person who bought it is like an old consultant like I used to have like 5 years ago in my team. And she just like went, oh my God, my daughter is going to love them. Like her daughter is 13 years old. Like she's thinking about one day she's going to move away. She's 13. So maybe it's hopeful thinking like, yeah, at some point she's going to leave. But like, it's a way also to maintain the contact with your people. So it's always good. So that's the option you can do with the samples. That's the brochure. If you didn't want to see in your My Tupperware account, that's the entire brochure. So yes, of course, there's other things than balls. I'm really excited about the towels. I have a blank on how to say it in English. But I'm really happy they're not in simple just because I didn't have to clean to show you what to do with it. So I have someone, I pay for that. So I can only imagine myself following her with my phone and say, okay, clean this so I can take a picture. Okay, clean this. So no, okay, maybe we can do it like some kind of, okay, but that's it. So that's the brochure that we're gonna have for our clientele, our customer in February. Okay, now new catalog. Yay! We're so happy we have new catalog, but I was so sad because we didn't receive the samples on time. So I couldn't like use the Aloha home collection, the amazing one we have there at the bottom, the new host gift. And I was planning on what to, like, usually when we do presentation like this, we have the privilege to go get the sample with Maria and we use them and we wash them and we bring them back. I was planning on never bringing it back, but now I think that's why she figured out that I'm not really, really good. Like I would have put my name on it and say it's mine. It's fine. That's what she does with our stuff. So, but no, actually I couldn't do it. But what I want you to realize with this is a lot of things. It's worth $200 that kit, and it's selling like it's for the O's, but as a sample it's $102. It's really cheap. I'm so excited about that plate we have here, the dish. It's a pie size. So I cannot wait to have it because I want to try that cheesecake like with no bake, like the no bake cheesecake. Ooh, just thinking about it, I'm gaining weight. And we have the new Fridge Smart that are coming with that QR code on top of it that we're not sure yet what it does, but for now it's bringing you to a Tupperware site. So that's good. At least it's not like another company. That's a start. We have the new Cheese Smart container. We have the new spatula. So all brand new things that we're gonna have. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop sharing. I was supposed to have someone today to show their fridge, and that person couldn't. And after I kind of start feeling sick, so I was like, okay, I couldn't either. And I went and get the perfect person to show up her fridge. And I'm sure she's not gonna say, but she's like in a big mess right now in her family. There's stomach flu in her family. So I'm really happy we're on Zoom. I hated it when people would come to the office even though one of their kids were sick. Like Debbie Dufault was really good with that.
Yeah.
She was going to the bathroom in between training. I'm like, what are you doing? Go home. And okay, so that's it. I'm done talking about this. So it's my pleasure, and I'm so happy and I'm so thankful for Caitlin Garneau, who's gonna show you how she organized her fridge at home with her tons of kids. No, she only has 2, but she has a husband, so it's like 3 or 4 maybe. And the husband is French, so it's probably like 5 kids. I know I have one at home too. So like I'm thinking about Alan Miller. He looks so quiet, like he's like half of a person. Like Melanie's like, no, he's not. Okay, so Caitlin, are you ready to show off, to show your organization in your fridge?
Yes, but I'm not going to show you in my fridge yet because MJ kind of threw me into the for it, but my first response was, are you joking me? We have had the stomach flu. Our daughter has had the stomach flu for the last 2 days, and I felt like a hot mess when she called. So I don't look like a hot mess. I did my hair, I put some makeup on, and I showered and I'm clean. So what she said to me was, take all your fridge smarts out of your fridge and show everybody how many you have. And I'm like, okay, I could do that. That's easy. I know how many I have. I count them all the time. And then I did that and I was like, oh, well, we're getting a bigger fridge next month. So I can add more to this. So I strategically organized it all to make sure that all of them were going to fit. And tonight before, when MJ called me, I had 14 that were in my fridge all the time. No big deal. But now I'm happy to report we've got 20 in there, and I don't even have the bigger fridge yet. So just imagine how many I'm gonna have in there when we get that bigger fridge. But like she said, we have had the stomach flu, so we are in isolation because we have to get a COVID test, but we cannot go to the grocery store. So there's lots of them that are empty, but you guys don't need to know that, right? Like I don't have to show you each and everything. So I just wanna move and show you that here we have 20 fridge smarts. So if you're anything like me, when you saw that the fridge smarts were on sample, you were thinking like, oh, who do I know who would want that really good deal on fridge smarts? Because I'm equipped. I'm not equipped enough now if I know I'm gonna need a bigger fridge. So there's 20 here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flip my camera, actually just move this setup here this way, and I'm gonna restock my fridge. So here is my big giant empty spaces for my fridge smarts. And what you can see is we took our crisper drawers out because we weren't using them. So I'm going to have to take this apart strategically. And I also have a fridge smart test going for a party. So I needed to make sure that when I'm doing this, I don't knock my fridge smart test fridge smarts over. I've watched Maria do this a few times at the office, and I have a serious envy over the size of fridge that she has, but she also has like, I don't know, something like 12 of these extra large fridge smarts. I don't think my new fridge is going to be that big.
14,
right, so no.
14 extra large fridge smarts in one fridge.
There you go, 14. Definitely don't think we're gonna have a fridge that big. Okay.
Marie-Josee, I have to tell you, I love when you guys do this because I know that anybody on my Zoom that doubts for 1 second that we can fit that many fridge smarts, I think this is hands-on, show them, don't tell them. Thank you.
There's my fridge smart test stuff. I'll just throw that on the ground there.
I was even more excited when she told me she was stuck at home with the flu and all of that. And I was like, oh, so it's going to show like the reality of people. Like you didn't go grocery shopping before your presentation. Like,
no,
even though you've been
definitely
at home, that's it. That's how it looks.
Yeah.
So there you go. So there is those 20 fridge smarts in there. And what you can see, like, again, we're not really eating a whole lot here, but there's still plenty of room for anything else that I might need. Now, the only other thing that she said, I want to know if you can show, is this stackable freezer mate. Yeah. And I said to her, absolutely, I can show it because cheese was on sale this week. And one of the things that I do with my freezer mates all the time is I freeze cheese so that I always have some shredded cheese ready. And so because cheese was on sale this week, I have 3 different kinds of cheese shredded in here. And I swear I should be related to Melanie Miller in some way because there has to be loads of cheese on everything that I eat. So that's why like the keto diets are so tempting for me because they don't make you cut out or really monitor how much cheese you eat. So that is something that I was super excited about to see the stackable freezer mate because now I can throw this in the freezer and I've got the cheeses separated, but they're all going to be frozen and ready to go when I need them. So that is it from me, MJ. I hope I fulfilled all of your fridge smart organizational dreams here.
Thank you so much, Caitlin Garneau. And we were talking at the beginning of the meeting, all like les diamants are exceptionnels and all les diamants are the best of the best. And you know, that's why. That's like moment like this, then I go, oh my God, I call her like at 3 PM, something like this, like saying, hey, do you have like fridge smart in your fridge? And bang, she delivered. And I'm pretty sure like everybody on that Zoom gonna do it also like this. And I'm so like, thank you for jumping in my wagon, my crazy wagon of like, I need someone to help me. So thank you so much. And I hope that everybody's gonna go for the samples or gonna go for organizing your fridge because that's like the first step to eating better and also to cook at home. Like you feel guilty when you go get McDonald's when you have like fresh stuff at home, like you're not gonna do it. So be that kind of mom who will answer, no, we have food at home, but you actually have nice food and great food at home. So thank you, Caitlin. Thank you for listening to us, and back to you, Melanie or Maria.
Thank you so much.